Gary Apple sitting alongside the former general manager of the Mets. It's Jim Duquette, and right in the middle on the hot seat on our broadcast tonight, it is the 22-year-old first baseman of the Mets. It's Dominic Smith. Good to see you, Dom.
Oh, good to see you.
Do I have this right that Kevin Plawecki nicknamed you the Diesel?
Yes.
Is that true? What's behind that?
That's definitely true. It was, it's a funny story. You know, we were just in Vegas and just getting ready for the game and hitting and stuff. And just one day he just came up to me. I hit a ball hard and he was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna just call you Big Diesel." So
see, I thought Shaquille O'Neal was the Diesel.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's working for you, so
it's
go with it.
It's working a little bit, yeah.
Well, let's tap into what has happened so far in your career. You came up middle of August, and there were some struggles along the way. What were the biggest differences that you found when it came to minor league baseball, AAA, and then the big leagues?
I think the biggest difference for me is just knowing that the game and nobody feels sorry for you. Yeah. You know, just having to go out every day and, you're working your butt off, but, you're still not getting the results. Every day you're going to face a tough pitcher. Every day you're going to face a really good closer, and you have to be mentally ready and prepared for that each and every day. And I think that's the biggest difference from my.
Well, was it more difficult than you expected?
Yes, it was. I feel like personally nothing could prepare you to play the big leagues but playing the big leagues. Yep. So, I think that experience that I gained over the last, month and a half of the season is definitely something that I value, cherish, and I'm around with and work on stuff.
One of the things that you did show was, I think, a little bit more power than we had heard about. What was behind that? How did you generate that power?
Just working with Kevin Long and, just looking at the game. People are hitting the ball in the air. They're hitting it over the fence, Getting base hits they're fun, they're good, but when you can have one play in a game and score your team a run, that's always going to be a little bit better. So I definitely made an emphasis and an extra effort to work on hitting the ball in the air, and it did show this season.
Yep. Let me ask you about your adjustments, because I noticed you made an adjustment with your leg raise, right? It was a little bit lower.
Yeah.
You had success with it.
Yeah.
Now, going into the winter, do you stay with that approach? Do you go back to what you were comfortable doing? Or how do you deal with that?
Yeah, it should be interesting. I'm going to go down and hit with my hitting coach this year, Kevin Long. I'm going to hit with him down in AZ, and we're tight. But he's gonna definitely get me right, and we're gonna really work on the right mechanics, the right fundamentals, and really staying into my swing and not coming up and out and making sure I'm on time. And once I'll be able to do that, I feel like stuff will really change, and the year should be a great year.
One of the things I know you want to change, the strikeout numbers were up. I think your strikeout percentage in the big leagues was at about 29%, whereas down at AAA it was 19%. How do you change that equation?
The pitchers up here are really good, and they're smart. If they see you chasing pitches, they're going to keep throwing it until you stop. So I feel like once I shrink in my strike zone, once I stop chasing those pitches and force them to come to me and take my walks, hitting gets a lot easier after that.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm working on that stuff. I'm already doing stuff at home on the iPads to tighten up my eyes and my hand-eye coordination.
And we know the game's a little quicker, the major league level. How about on the defensive side? What's the biggest adjustment you want to make?
Just make sure that I'm into the game and prepared every pitch. I see guys out there making tremendous catches, and it's all about the information you get before the game. So I'm going into next season, I'm going to make sure I'm studying all my hitters. I'm making sure I'm studying all the defensive stuff and their tendencies. And once I'll be able to do that, it'll make defense way easier.
By the way, you mentioned making sure you're ready and alert on every pitch.
Yeah.
Did you find at times that you wondered during games?
Sometimes you can. Yeah. I think that's just natural as a human. You'll wonder from pitch to pitch. Obviously when the pitch is going through the zone, you're locked in. But, sometimes you can, give yourself a little bit, better advantage if you're just a little bit more into the game.
I remember at the end of 2016, you said something to the effect of you were feeling a little sluggish. You wanted to make some adjustments to the diet. Now you go into 2017, you played, 163? Yeah. How did you feel at the end of that?
Oh, man, I think the day after the season, I couldn't get out of bed. I was so sore and tired, and it was a long haul. It was my first time going through it, but now I know how to prepare for that, what to expect, how to pace myself, how to, really eat really good, especially in the big leagues. You have really anything you want. And I'm going to make sure that I'm continuing to make the right strides of eating the right foods. I'm going to make sure that I'm making the right strides of making sure I'm in the weight room every day. And just looking forward to take care of my body, because at the end of the day, you know, that's all you have. You have your body, and if your body's breaking down and you're sore and you're tired, you're not going to get the best out of it.
Well, yeah, as a professional athlete, I mean, that is your business. Yeah. How difficult is that, the discipline that it takes for you, Dominic, to because I think naturally you tend to be a little bit on the heavier side, correct?
Yeah.
How tough is it discipline-wise to get yourself into that mindset?
It's easy. It's easy in the big leagues. Yeah. You know, it's right there. You know, you just eat it. In the minor leagues, it's tough. When you in a game at 11 o'clock and, you know, all anything is open is fast food, and you're by yourself and you don't know how to really cook too well, and your parents not there to cook for you. So yeah, that's when it gets tough. And like I said, once you get to the big leagues and everything is right there in front of you, it's way easier.